After Plucky has been thoroughly ostracized by the ghost, the spore monster, the necro hulks, the wraiths, the skeletons, and the naga, if a shadowy hellish being appeared in the form of a hand stretching out towards him, would he take it?
100% he would. He was already willing to make a deal to get out of there anyway.
Then I'm going to leave you wondering if that occurs or not. I think the best recap is just jumping in on the action. So we're going to pick up where we left off. Lucky, you are in the grasp of a gigantic tree branch that has surrounded the Spelljammer, which you've ran towards. You are unconscious, not holding form. Roto and Bloop are still back in the cave, defanging the big snake. Luke and Deidre have just ran on the scene. So we're going to start off at the top of the initiative with Plucky. Plucky, can you please roll a death saving throw?
Oh no.
Yeah, yep, just give me 1 second. I have the wrong character open up.
Oopsies.
We're going to try to save Plucky before anything else.
Okay. Oh no, it's a 5.
Please mark one failure.
Yeah, yep,
No.
one failure.
No.
Deidre, it's your
Yeah.
turn.
Alright. Let me take a look here.
You run on the scene with Luke. Plucky
Yep.
is occupying the enemy.
Crap,
Yeah,
we gotta
let's
get
put
him
it that
down.
way.
I have an idea. I cast Elder's Blast at the tree.
Make an attack roll.
Oh.
Oh, I miss.
Plucky being right there makes it hard to aim. It's a big tree. It's still hard to
It'll hurt
aim, so
me.
it flies very far away from it. This blast of evil power does not land. You look over to Luke. Luke, Deidre first, do you do anything else?
Bonus action, healing word to Luke.
All right. Luke,
Oh, thank you.
you're going to get back a little bit of health.
5.
And I do mean a little
That's-
bit.
Better than what I was at, I'll tell you that. That saves me from a one-shot from this tree. Ah, thank you, Deidre. Oh, I appreciate that.
Anytime. Now, let's try to get our friend back in that Spelljammer.
All right. Is it my turn, DM?
It is your turn.
Okay. I agree. And Lucifer's gonna run 1, 2, 3, 4. And then hold on, wait, hold on. I have to look at a spell. It's a new spell I just got.
Oh.
Is it Sweet Talk the Dead Plant?
I'm gonna look over at Deidre. I'm gonna be all feeling springy. And he's gonna start to run. And he's going to touch his chest with his rock arm or whatnot. And you see his legs almost like glow with like the special like purple arm power as he does he casts jump on himself. And when he casts a jump, he can jump 30 feet or whatever by spending 10 feet of movement. So that's 1, 2. I'm gonna run 30 feet because I have 40 feet of movement. I believe, yeah, 40 feet. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then Luke is going to jump 30 feet. Does that mean how high in the air is that, DM? Just out of curiosity.
You mean how tall does it get? Because it's on the ground.
Yeah, can I like jump like 10 feet in the air, 20 feet out, or is it jump 15 feet in the air, 15 feet out? Like, how like, or is it just like I can jump 30 feet straight up, or?
Oh, the jump spell?
Yeah.
If it says 30 feet, being magical, you can jump in any reasonable direction.
Okay. I want to essentially jump 15 feet in the air and try to leap forward 15 feet. And while Lucifer's in the air, he's gonna go, and I'm raging. And you see him shrink into a small little line as he wild shapes into a snake. And he falls to the ground as a snake. And that's my turn.
A regular snake, right?
Just a regular old snake.
Okay. It is the turn of the tree.
Oh.
Plucky, you don't see, as you are incapacitated, one of the other branches comes up and smacks down on you. And it will hit you with the 24.
Ow!
He's already dead.
Yes, but
no!
that which marks a second death save. So please mark off a second death, second failure.
Oh no! Only one more and Plucky's dead. Don't look at the title of my stream.
Plucky?
Yeah, it's kind of the same with mine too. Mine is like, oh boy, it's FeyJammer. Is that a TPK I see?
Plucky?
I just realized I have.
Broadcast this for my work.
Hold up, I have
Get it over
Pippi
with.
tagged twice in my stream. I don't have red tag. Oh no! Let's fix that.
Real quick, Plucky.
I knew that.
Yes.
Another branch comes up this time.
Oh.
Jesus.
This time it comes
Jesus.
up
feels
very
planned.
gently to your chest. Very, very gently. And being
Okay.
incapacitated, you cannot make a dexterity saving throw, which means you automatically fail this.
What? What? We're starting off with him dying?
Yes, I think.
Did that fix it?
I don't even know this
Yeah.
has happened yet.
Okay. Plucky?
Oh, jeez.
So that's a third death save fail, right?
So a gigantic bolt of energy shoots into you as it holds you up, and the last bit of life leaves your body as it shoots you out this way, and you land, you roll twice flopping, and your head leaves your body, and you look up and see Luke and Deidre. I wish I would have reminded you all about our death, the special rules for death we have. Plucky, you are now an incorporeal spirit. On your turn, you can heal your party for basically sacrificing your life pool. Any life
Let's
given...
see. Will I do that? Will I do that? Yeah, probably.
And any life given in this way, if Plucky is ever revived, that life will be lost short of extraordinary means. You can also attempt to impose disadvantage on the monster at a cost of your health pool equal to its challenge rating. And as you land on the ground and flop as a spirit, the second round that we talked about, Bloop and Roto come on the scene. They see Plucky's not goblin body, Plucky's changeling body, lying on the ground, and a giant tree sparking with energy around a very old ship.
Let's go!
Was that Plucky?
Uh-huh.
Plucky's dead?
Who did it?
Deidre shakily points at the tree. That did?
Frodo kind of looks over at Bloop. The tree died. Right now.
Bloop is just like he's like speechless. He's stunned. He's just looking at the dead and I guess decapitated body of Plucky, and he's like in shock.
You know, that's a fun choice of words. Shock. Roto, your turn.
No.
Hey, DM.
Yes.
Real quick, I forgot to move the 15 feet that I jumped before I wild shaped. Can I move that real quick?
go
I know
ahead.
we're going into the set. Okay,
Yeah, go
sweet.
ahead.
Thank you.
All right, I need to look up a new feature real quick. Would you say that I am a creature that I can see?
Yes, you are a creature that you can see.
Oh, you can perceive yourself.
All right, so here's the question. Actually, you know what? I don't think that matters, does it? No, it doesn't quite. Doesn't quite do that perfectly. Sorry, I'm just thinking about space and stuff out DM. We're gonna fire off chromatic orb at level 3.
All right, what kind of chromatic orb are we summoning?
It's a tree. I'm gonna hit it with fire. Does a 24 hit?
It does. It's a very big tree. It does not dodge well.
17 points of fire damage.
As you might suspect, when the fire hits it, it seems to catch and smolder and burn beyond the site of impact. So it does more damage than you would expect.
Good to
You
know.
deserve that, you bastard, Leafy. I meant to say Leafy bastard there, and I don't know why I mucked it up. I'm just distraught. That's gonna be it for Roto.
Alright, Plucky, you can heal up to a max of 10 healing points to a party member.
Who has the lowest health?
That's currently
Probably
Luke.
heal up Lucifer.
That's currently Luke, who looks pretty
he
bloody.
took a big hit.
Pounding.
Okay, so as a ghost little guy, I give him my soul, my health.
Alright, do you give him the full 10 points you can heal?
I give him all 10 points.
Luke, take 10 points of healing, and Plucky, doing that can impart a memory. Is there a memory that you think would impart onto Luke in that instance?
This
A
is
memory
going
of
to be
Plucky.
sad for me. Oh no, I didn't think this far ahead. Okay. Okay, so Lucifer, in your mind, you see a young Plucky in his changeling form head to a place called Baldur's Gate. And for a glimpse moment, you see him looking at a Herringon rogue, his father,
you hear in his mind, who abandoned him long ago, holding up in joy a baby goblin. And you just feel yours and Plucky's heart sink into his chest.
Luke, you now have dad issues for 2 characters. Congratulations.
Is that my dad as well?
Could be knowing Plucky's dad.
All
I
right.
never knew my brother.
Bloop, what would you like to do?
Oh. So if I pump this up like I would like to, I know that I'm gonna absolutely fail. But I'm gonna do it anyway because it's the Bloop thing to do. Bloop is going to, like, instinctively, his amorphous blob form is going to, like, sort of bloat and stretch and, like, conform to more of, like, a big, burly, bugbear looking body. And you will see him going, but Plucky, he was part of my war band! And he will burn a key point to use, what was it? Actions. Step of the Wind to dash. So he will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And in part of his dash action, will take one of his alchemist fires that he has on his person and will chuck it. Where is there an action to throw that by chance?
So I believe that the way that it goes is it has to make a saving throw against your 8 plus proficiency plus dex.
8 plus proficiency, which is 3, plus my dex, which is 4, so 8, 11, 15.
So it has to get a 15 dex save, or it gets doused in this alchemist fire, which is not the easiest thing to put out.
Yep. Can throw this flask up to 20 feet, so I would have to 5, 10, 15. Oh, I'll have to get a little bit closer.
It fails.
Okay, so a range touch. So do I need to make a range touch attack then, or does it just hit?
It's a bottle of alchemist fire, right?
Yes.
I believe it's. Let me look it up. I think it's 1d4 plus 2, and then it catches fire.
Yep. On a hit, the target takes 1d4 plus 2 fire damage at the start of each of its turns. Can end this damage by using its action to make a DC 10 Dex check to extinguish the flames. Okay. So where are my dice? I need dice. Okay. Maximum damage, so 4 plus 2, so it'll be 6 fire damage as I hit it.
And it catches fire, and just like Roto's fire, it starts to roll over other parts of it. It is now thoroughly caught on fire between the two of you.
Okay. Alright, and would I still... So he will continue running up to this this burning tree. And would I have an action to do an attack on it as well?
So the throwing in would... The throwing it
Or would that be
would take
considered
your
my
action. The throwing it would be an
Fair enough.
action.
So he will then be running up to this thing and preparing to just jump up and waylay this thing on his next turn, and that will be it for me.
Okay.
In bugbear ooze form.
Deidre, your companions have charged ahead of you.
Well, I'm when in doubt. Time to join them.
When in doubt, lay him out.
Mm-hmm. And I summon Flame Sword and starts to charge into battle. Which is... Might I quickly... I can't use Misty Step because I already used Flame Sword. So I can move up to... here. And am I able to throw my flame sword at it?
We have established that you can.
Alright. I'm trying to remember. Am I gonna be throwing with disadvantage or no?
What's the range of your sword? Let me look at your character sheet real quick. Because I don't know why you would have disadvantage.
Because in the area of itself, in my free hand,
In the one more time?
it's in area of self.
Oh no, you go ahead and throw it. The self is to hold on to it and ignite it.
Alright.
Feel free to just chuck the thing at it.
$19
Hits.
and 11 damage.
Alright. More fire. The thing is now burning from 3 points of contact, and the fire is growing larger.
We can take him out.
You can see parts of it starting to charcoal from the heat.
Remember the Spelljammer is on top of that thing.
Luke?
Luke is going to slither right on over to the tree, and can he start to slither up the tree?
Yeah. You start feeling the heat on the tree as you do.
I will purposely avoid said burning spots, but yeah, Luke is gonna essentially, I was like 10 feet, so I still have like 30 feet of movement, but essentially move my way up to the ship.
Okay. You can certainly get onto the ship, at least onto the
I
outer
can?
hull. You can probably get on the outer hull without an issue.
So I'm like hanging on to it kind of deal, or I'm just like slithering along the wing kind of deal.
You're just slithering on the top side of it on the hull.
I'm gonna slither, and I'm gonna pick my head up and do like a little kind of dance on top of the wing to see if I can get their attention. Like, look at you.
Guys,
That's
Luke
gonna
has
be
been
it.
lost to the snake. Luke has been possessed by the spirit of the Naga that you all fought, and he has become a snake. The snake bite has taken hold.
He
wow.
has become Ka.
Wow. Like, if
It's
anyone
another
sees
snake.
this snake doing this, then out of nowhere, Lucifer's gonna unwild shape back to his human body, and he's gonna be like holding his hands together, like doing a little dance with it, as well as if he kept doing the
snake dance.
movement outside of wild shape.
A little snick dance.
Yeah, a little
Snake dance.
sneaky dance. but we'll be out of wild shape before he just goes, "What in the fuck was that?" And end his turn.
Cool. Bloop. A branch swings down at you in a sweeping motion, tries to grab you up for a 25 to hit.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna hit. Yes, absolutely.
All right, take 11 points of damage. It now has you in its grasp. And in a line that you, Deidre, and Roto form, I need all three of you to make a dexterity
guys.
saving throw.
I'm good at these. I'm good at these.
I'm not. I got a 9.
Oh god.
Not 20!
Hey!
Thank you. Oh yeah, so thank God.
So the two that got a nat 20 will take half of that, which is 14. Or no, I'm 12. The two of you that succeeded will take a 12. Roto, you take the full 25. And Bloop and Deidre, nat 20 counter goes up.
Yes.
And Bloop, it swings at you a second time with a third branch. And hits.
No.
Oh!
Take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, okay.
And does it
That's
take
what's
the damage?
nice.
Does it take the damage on its turn or your turn?
That is on 1d4 fire damage to start of each of its turns.
So go ahead and roll a d4 for me.
Oh, just the one.
It looks decently charcoal though.
Nice.
Yeah,
Roto,
at least it's crispy.
Yes, sir.
your turn. Your fire has spread. You see where you started have jumped to other branches. All of the leafiness is starting to go up in cinders.
I mean, we do like the fire. Do I want to continue with the fire, or do I want to do... I mean, that would be insane. Doing that would be absolutely nuts. Why would I do that to myself?
Because we are distraught with the loss of our friend.
Pretty much.
I think Roto is probably going to be more calculating than distraught.
That's fair.
How does the tree look? Like,
It's very
do I think
big.
it's got a lot of fight left in
It's
it?
got branches. There's lightning bolts sparking between the branches, and it looks like half of it has been seared away in the fire.
all right, I'm gonna step to the side a little bit, and we're gonna toss chromatic orb made of fire again. Ugh, 11.
It
Is that his
explodes in your hand before it even gets off the launch pad.
Oh.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
A wizard's purest form of embarrassment.
Yeah.
Don't worry, buddy. It
Okay,
happens
that-
to the best of us.
Yeah, Roto's gonna look around and say, that's never happened to me before.
I've got
Um,
at least 3 stories when that's happened to me. I'll share it with you later.
As I yell it from the top of the spacecraft.
Memories of
Don't
fog
worry, Roto.
cloud
It
has
happens
suddenly
to
appeared.
everyone, I think.
Lucky, would you like to heal anybody? Or would you like to try to impose disadvantage on the branch?
I have a
I love that
question.
everybody.
Who has lower health, Deidre or Roto?
Roto.
I'm at 19.
Roto,
Yeah.
you get 10 points of healing damage. And a traumatic memory.
What memory or what feeling would you impart onto Rodo?
You see a large woman, a changeling woman that you recognize as your mother. She seems angry, throwing stuff around, saying something about how she has to go find him and kill him. And you protest, and you just feel a cold blade against your throat. Things go blurry for a second, and then you just have a lifetime of memories of being homeless. You feel so down and dark, and then all of a sudden the memory ends with somebody dropping a loot at your feet.
Loop, it's your turn.
Harsh, young man, harsh. All right, Rodo is cheering up a little bit. He can't figure out whether he can't figure out where his own memories of his mother begin and where his memories of Plucky's mother end. And there was a lot of similarity, maybe not with the violence and homelessness, but the desire to kill the father is definitely strong. Yeah, Rodo is a tiny bit distraught at the moment.
Bloop, would you like to attempt anything on the branch?
Okay. Absolutely yes. Still in angry ooze form bugbear mode. I will move forward to strike the burning tree.
You're being held by burning tree, aren't you?
You are. You can attack what you're being grappled by.
Yeah, I just can't do. Well, is it at this? It's a disadvantage though, right?
If you would attempt to attack anybody else but it.
But it. Okay, so it's just a regular roll then. Good. Ooh, 22 to hit.
Nice.
That hits.
All right, so I will throw hands with it for 6 damage.
That is regular damage, correct? Regular magic damage. You hit against it, your magical impact bursts some of the
damage.
trees. Okay, but you
With
could have
my-
hit way harder than that.
I could have hit harder than that, yeah. And then for extra attack for my second, I will miss it.
You hit against it, but you do not feel that same penetration that you got the first time. It's hitting against a wall.
Okay. Burning a key point for flurry of blows because I am just pissed at this thing. So first flurry of blows attack. I'm just frustrated. I'm just flailing at this thing, not really bothering with getting like the good hits. It's just brushing off of them in my fury. And then last flurry of blows attack for 20.
Yes.
Nice.
We'll break through this barky rind.
Okay, and with that then I will do 7 points, spending 1 more key point to use Stunning Strike on it. So it has to succeed on a... where did it go? DC 16 con save or be stunned and lose all actions until the end of my next turn.
17.
Damn.
You send this shockwave through, but it does not freeze it.
I just envision myself that, like, parts of my body closest to the fire that this thing has me wrapped up in are starting to, like, boil a little bit, but I'm still just, like, looking at this thing and just burning rage at the loss of Plucky by its hand. And I'll just scream, like, in frustration at this creature and that my hits aren't having the same effect. We will use your body as kindling for the fallen at your hands! And that'll be my turn.
Not. Wait, it has Bloop in its grasp?
Loop is currently grappled by it, yes. You hear him scream. What do you do?
Okay, making sure. Oh no, you fucking don't!
Uh-oh.
As Deidre charges forward. You let him go right now! As she charges up on the flame sword. Flame blade?
The flame erupts.
Hopefully, another 20.
Nice.
Nat 20.
Yep, another one. 14 damage. He against the brand.
All right. You hit it with all of your fury, and it erupts. It's still alive, but you can see the fire is spreading further and further and further.
Is it weak enough to let go of Blue?
Most of it is charred. All of the leaves and foliage have already burned off and ash is floating off of the back. The lightning is still sparking, but the shocks are sparse.
Blue, are you able to get out?
And Bloop will just be like, if anyone's looking at Bloop, he's just like struggling against in this thing's grasp, and more and more beginning to like his body starting to like bubble and boil as he's just flailing against this thing.
Luke, is there anything you would like to do?
Yeah, Luke is gonna like work his way onto the ship. Is there any way, like, is it an open kind of like
There is
kind of like the other?
It's like a submarine. There's a hatch at the top with a twist. If you want to use your action, you can use your action to grab that and see if you have enough torque to spin it to get it closer to unlocking.
Yeah, let's do that.
Make a strength athletics check.
Dirty 20.
You twist it. You figure that one more good turn and it will be entirely unlocked, but you feel it starting to budge. This thing hasn't been opened in a very long time, so you are pulling through a very long period of rust.
Should have raged before that.
Luke, can you do anything else?
Yeah, hold on. I'm hearing an echo. I will say that.
I've just been trying to.
Oh,
No.
I think that was me. I opened up my phone and I realized that the volume was still on. That's my bad. My bad. I'm like, oh, volume is still up. Sorry.
I'm gonna cast Magic Stone down at the tree. Just at it holding the branch that's holding Bloop or whatever, for an 18 to hit.
That hits.
It's just gonna do 4 points of damage.
Take this bloody rock, you fucker.
Sometimes the smallest stones can cause the greatest amount of damage. As it hits, it's the proverbial straw that breaks the camel's back, and a shock wave goes through the branch. The parts that have been weakened by everyone's fire crack and break. Ash flies up. Cinders and ash and smoke waft up into the air as the lightning extinguishes and it crashes down into the ground.
Oh,
I have a
We did
question.
it.
Yes.
Could I share one memory to both Bloop and Deirdre before I go?
So, yeah, real quick. because I'm going to tell you what happens next. Or I'm going to give you an option more specifically what happens next.
All right. So, Bloop, you all of a sudden feel yourself happy for the first time as you're watching this giant metal man playing music, and you're practicing but doing horrible with your own little tune on your own little instrument. Then all of a sudden people start looking at you and getting angry that you're there and chase you out of town. You fall down and you see in a puddle a younger version of Plucky's face, but not changed, just like his real changeling face. Deirdre, you see a down on his luck Plucky drunkenly stumble around until a man calls out from an alleyway called Gasper. This man calls you in, and he tells you to use your natural gifts to reclaim a lost item. And in your mind, you see the image of the necklace Plucky has been obsessed with the entire time you've known him.
Lucky, your spirit looks back towards the labyrinth, and you see several of the ghosts there, hands outstretched for you, motioning you to join them. Do you go with the ghosts?
Lucky looks at everyone else. A tear falls from his eyes. He recognizes you guys as friends, as found family, and also people he has done horrible things to, although you've been mostly nothing but nice. Inside each of your minds, you just hear a whisper, "I hope you understand why I did all of it. I'm sorry." And then Plucky walks off towards the group of ghosts.
Lucky,
being trapped here forever.
They welcome you in, and for the party members, memories shared in this way are like waking up from a dream. If you do not actively focus on them, they have a way of eventually slipping out of your mind and memory until they are just a shadow of a memory of the past. So for the four of you, as you look over, Plucky's body is still physically there. The Spelljammer is below you. What path do you four take?
I want to go to bed.
Okay. The thing is actively dead. It's
it is
loosened and it's fallen over.
It is obviously at the moment not animated.
Okay.
Lucifer's gonna open the top to the Spelljammer and jump in.
Right, as you do, there is a ladder that comes up. You pull back the hatch, you slide down, you look around, you see a portal-like thing in front of you, what appears to be a chair in front of it, desks, and behind you there are open quarters, so to speak. Bloop, Deidre, and Roto, what do you three do?
You like this?
Bloop will make his way over to Plucky and scoop his body up, scoop his lifeless body up into his pseudopods, still in his bugbear amalgam shape, looking down at him, and will just say under his breath, "Rest well in the beyond, my brother, my war band." my friend. And will slowly, carrying Plucky in his arms, will walk back slowly.
You have both halves of me, right?
Yep, picked up.
Oh yeah, you had to pick up both halves.
There you go. Pick up everything. Gotta scoop up everything of them. And with another pseudopod arm. You guys are ruining the moment.
I can't. Let me ruin the moment. I'm dead.
With another pseudopod arm growing out of the side of him, will reach out and pluck up some of the unburned scraps of wood and kindling from this creature, and will start to climb up into the Spelljammer. With the thought of using, as he swore to this creature that felled Plucky, using its body as kindling for fuel for a funeral pyre for Plucky.
Deidre and Roto, do you guys do anything before embarking on the ship?
Deidre is in full-on tears of what just happened. Can't let this happen. Oh.
There we go.
Let's get going.
Does everybody enter the ship?
Yep.
Yeah.
Roto?
Yes.
Luke
I have
is
a
sitting
question.
at the chair.
So,
I have a question for
Gio's coming
everybody.
yes, Plucky. Or ex
What do you guys?
Plucky.
What can you make out of Plucky's life from those final memories?
He lived an adventurous life, a chaotic life.
A way you could say it
He's
that
never
way.
felt accepted by anyone. There's always someone else that came along, replaced him. His mom kicked him out. Town chased him out. There was never really a time where Plucky felt belonged or accepted until they got to the party.
Correct. And then he felt so guilty after the fact because he was there for one sole reason, and he just couldn't bring himself to do it.
And Plucky will be carried with the party, in a sense, both physically because he is being carried by Bloop, and with the party in memory. And he'll be forever with the ghost, playing the knife game, having fun,
and cheating his little heart out.
and the ghost will apparently just keep stabbing your spirit with that knife too. When you all enter,
He's a shapeshifter. That's how he cheats.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
when you all enter, there is a big swirling portal in front of you. There are a lot of magical icons as well. That is your first view. And if you zoom out a little bit, you are all on the interior. The exterior is on the upper part of the screen.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Plucky would have loved this.
Luke is screwing around with trying to figure out how to get this thing to fly. So he's screwing around with this thing right here.
Make an investigation check. And I'm going to switch to my
13?
I'm going to switch to my preferred view of this.
Ooh.
He can't.
Can you
Do any
describe
of us actually remember how to fly?
Kinda.
Everybody make either an investigation check or an insight check.
Or I like insight more.
Insight.
Oh, whoops, that was an intimidation. Ignore that.
See.
And even then, it was an
Luke,
natural one.
you
So
do-
ignore
No,
that.
no, do not ignore that. How you
Luke,
intimidate
you
reality.
you fail to intimidate the ship thoroughly.
Oh!
Okay, I still did bad.
Investigation at 25.
But you do add 1 to the nat 1 counter.
Yay!
I got in that one. Bloop is too overtaken by the loss of Plucky to really care about how the ship goes. That's not what's important in his mind right now. Right now is setting his friend to rest.
With a 16 on the insight check, Deidre, this is very different from the Spelljammer you flew and from the little fighter pods that you had with the FeyJammer. Roto, with a 25, you can figure out that the little benches are like stations where they control something, but the main center control is that floating box that's shifting where Luke is at, and that is probably the helm.
All right, excuse me, Luke. I'm gonna stick my hands in this and see what happens.
Careful.
I'm gonna stick my hands in this doohap then.
Roto, when you start fiddling around, something catches your eye. You see a pair of goggles that are situated nearby.
Do they look like they would match my fancy hat?
I forgot about your fancy hat.
Yay!
So,
The fancy hat!
as
You know what would be good? You bury Plucky with the hat. I mean,
No.
you know he wanted it.
Nope.
as always, if you turn to the stream, that will show you what the goggles look like.
Ooh.
The goggles.
All right.
Oh, those are
I
so
will
cool
pop the
looking.
goggles on.
It's like what is his name from Night Owl?
Night Owl,
From,
yeah.
Night Owl.
Watchmen.
Hold
I
on.
think
Let me put it on my stream.
oh.
Let's see. Is it? Nope, that's not right.
So
That's not
Roto,
right.
you put them
That's
on,
not right.
and you look around, and it's like
Yeah.
you're looking through the ship, and you get the sense that these will probably help you pilot it.
He look not bad.
Yeah, I popped them on. I got my fancy cantrip hat. I got my perceptive goggles. Weirdly, Roto seems incredibly at home in this kind of half face mask kind of thing. And you are reminded as he kind of puts it on and adjusts it, and you just kind of see how well it fits, that Roto has told you, former superhero sidekick, this is probably like coming home for him, putting on a mask like this. Like, all right, this is really comfortable, oddly comfortable. Not sure how I feel about it, but I got the goggles on.
You put your hand in the cube, and you realize if you start rotating it back, the nose of the ship lifts up. If you rotate it forward, it goes down. If you slide it to the right, it tilts right, and vice versa for left. Basically, when you start channeling energy into it and you connect to this thing, it will begin to move.
Whoa.
So it really starts to move with a bit of a shake, and it kind of dips left. And then you think it's going to dip right, but then it dips left again. And then it kind of dips back. And then Roto's like, I got it. I think I got it.
Sure?
Oh, bloody fucking hell. You're gonna make me throw up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I got this. I think and the ship just
You
kind of stabilizes a little bit and starts to levitate. And you can see that Roto's kind of holding his hands in this field. Right now they're palm up, and he's kind of lifting up, and he's holding his hands nice and steady, and the ship starts to lift with him. He's like, do I flip now? And he's slowly moving his hands around, and the ship's kind of responding.
Are you?
All right, friends. Where are we going?
So to remind you, you are currently in a cave, but there does look like there's a path forward for you to fly through.
Well, getting out of this cave is a start.
That's probably a very fair answer.
I'm gonna catch some Z's. Good job, Roto. I'm proud of you.
Roto, I'm assuming intelligence is better for you, so let's go with intelligence check to see how well you can fly the ship.
Sounds great.
An intelligence sleight of hand check if you are proficient in sleight of hand.
I am not proficient in sleight of hand. Let's just go straight intelligence. Ugh, 13?
It's not a great...
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. It's not a great start, but you roll back and you start guiding it upwards. It's very shaky at first.
No, he's not. He's dead.
But you are not wrecking into anything yet.
Excellent. Are we already pointed down the hallway that's going to take us out, like the exit here?
You are oriented towards that path.
And does the ship actually face, like, am I looking out the front of the ship when I hold this thing? Because I totally thought the ship was going to be oriented the other way in my head.
When you say oriented the other way, do you mean towards the beds?
Yeah, so I thought that the front, I thought that this was going to be the front.
That is indeed the back.
Klingon Warbird style, but instead I've got like this Lex-like thing, which I don't mind. But yeah, so we're gonna slowly head down this corridor, and at the moment I'm not worried about speed. We're going nice and slow. I know it's kind of shaky, just kind of feeling it out. I just want to get out of this cavern and into open air, and then we can figure out what's going on.
Sounds like a plan.
It takes
And
about...
then-
Go ahead.
Deidre looks at him. Then I gotta tell you guys what's going on the moment we get out of here.
It takes
Yes,
about...
please don't distract me now.
It takes about 10 minutes before you see the light, but you can manage to maneuver this cavern slowly. As you burst out, you see with your vision, Roto, left, right, it's like the ship is there but not there. Like you're seeing it and you're seeing past it. You see sunlight hit it, clouds above you, mountains in the distance.
Feels pretty good, actually. Do I see anything around us immediately that I would clock as a threat? Are there any other ships in the vicinity? Any Neogi prowling around?
Make a perception check with advantage.
Oh, thank God for advantage. 18.
Oh god, my headphones so loud.
All right.
Okay, I'm back.
Plucky-
Hi.
Plucky, we're currently flying out. So, Roto with an 18, you don't see any other ships. There's no Neogi. As you gain altitude, you start seeing the remnants of long ago destroyed cities and monuments that are being reclaimed by the forest. But you can manage to go into orbit.
I would like to stop for a moment when we get to orbit, because I need to confer with the rest of the crew on where we think we're going. Do I have a good sense of navigation here? Do I think that the ship's got navigation? I could find my way back to places we've already been, or do I feel lost?
It feels more like you're lost than anything. Make an intelligence investigation check.
10.
It's hard to figure out something this new. It doesn't seem to have autopilot, and it might have navigation systems, but you haven't figured them out yet.
Right.
The higher you go as you get orbit, you get to its moon.
Mm-hmm.
And the planet is a big dot behind you. But it is behind you.
All right, JD, will you go wake up the other boys? We need to figure out what's going on next.
I might. Come on over there. As she goes over to look for Luke.
Would you say it took about an hour for us to get into orbit?
Yeah. I'm here.
I would say it probably about 40. If you want to take a short rest, you go right ahead, Luke.
Cool. You just get me. Thank you.
Luke.
I'm not sure if I actually needed it, but I took it.
You know it's not gonna hurt.
We need to start talking about where we're gonna be going.
I vote for either the girl in the necklace or the cosmic dragon because I owe a guy a thing. That's my vote. You can go take it to them.
Right.
Oh, fine. Don't you sigh at me. I'll wake up. You go.
Tell them when you wake them up that I think I'm lost.
You think you're lost there, buddy, huh?
Luke.
My clan elders told me once you have to get lost to truly find yourself. Have you found yourself yet? I'm gonna take that as a no.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. I think this is a very interesting position to find myself in. I don't know that I have found myself.
I have found you, Rodo, and I find you to be an admirable person.
Even through the mask, Rodo blushes a little bit and like turns away and he's like,
Yay.
thank you.
Luke. Rose calling for me. He's a bit lost.
Bloop, having now more or less retained his normal amorphous blob form, you'll see that he's taken the requisite time after takeoff, finding like bits, like any little bit of like cast off like cloth or fabric or anything of that nature to wrap
Important books.
No, he's taking like fabric and stuff to.
No, I'm just kidding.
To wrap
Because we're in a
up,
foreign spaceship kind of deal, so it's just like, oh, this. Sorry, that's a Lucifer thing, not a blue thing.
Wow,
I'm projecting.
Wow.
We just lost a friend, Luke.
I project with humor. Leave me alone.
Bloop would have been finding those scraps of fabric to basically wrap our friend's remains up, wrap up Plucky's remains in like a funerary shroud, and build like a little sort of at least temporary funerary pyre back here in the rear of the ship.
In the ship?
I was about to say in the ship.
In the ship?
Yeah, well, just like building the wood, building like the wood block up, and then just setting him down on it, but not like doing anything with it yet. Since he feels that it's best that everyone be there for it, like to send him off. But then that's probably about when he's finishing up piling everything together and setting the wrapped up Plucky down, that Deirdre would come over and he would turn around. And he like looks very dejected. He's like a deflated balloon. It looks like he's very just like droopy. As he turns around to Deirdre. Oh, yes, okay. I don't know what help I will be, Dee Dee, but I will do what I can.
It's gonna be alright, Luke. Okay?
We lost our first friend.
I know. I know.
I haven't felt this sad since I lost my war chief, Yark.
Deidre's just gonna pull him in a tight hug.
Oh.
And Bloop will return the hug and just sort of say, his face looked so sad, reflecting it in that puddle.
At least he's not in pain more. And we can remember his memories. At least the ones he given us.
Yes. Hopefully, he has time to have lots of fun. Maybe with the ghosts there, or
Yeah.
maybe if he found family in the beyond.
Yeah. He might have found some more family back in the beyond.
Roto, you said you needed some help?
I think we need to have a discussion about where we're heading. I don't actually know much about where we are, and I'm not sure which direction is actually back to Brawl, back where we came from. But I think we should start by making a decision about where we want to go next. I think the only thing that waits for us in Brawl is a court date.
Well,
Real quick, DM. Lucifer's gonna feel for the bounty pucks and try to recall on the information. They don't like beep when we get closer or anything like that. It's not like a locator kind of bounty. It just has like their name and their face or like.
So specifically what your 3 pucks do is they give you a quick orientation towards where the bounty is. But
Would that be like a
only
directional?
It's only a very quick directional though.
well, I have these.
And I'm gonna pull the bounty pucks out and be like,
I think every now and then they might point in a certain direction, so we could always just follow one of these until we get back to somewhere where we somewhat kind of recognize. Then, I vote we either go for the girl in the necklace or we go for the cosmic dragon. The girl in the necklace, I feel like that would be, paying homage to Plucky and everything, while the cosmic dragon is paying homage to Harrowwind, and we kind of owe him for him getting us this ship. So,
Fair, but
you guys
also
can choose from there.
Look, we also gotta remember, I gotta give her these deals.
But your deals keep you powerful. Do you want to lose your deals before we go against the cosmic dragon?
No, I'm kind of scared what they might do if I dally too long.
Well, then let's go fight the cosmic dragon. That's your answer. Roto, cosmic dragon. Before her deals expire. I don't really understand the nature of her deals. I just know she likes making them. And you guys gave me a lot of shit for making deals with pixies.
Luke,
fair, I think I've given both of you a lot of shit at this point for the deals you've made.
Yeah, true.
Luke, as you say deals with pixies, it dawns on you that you haven't seen Pixelily in a minute.
It's not just dawning on Lucifer. Lucifer's been thinking about it.
Speaking of pixies,
No, don't even talk about it. I'm kind of sad about it.
did you two?
No, it's your fault, Deidre.
Yeah.
Yeah, ever since that little person came by Roto's sister's house and made demands for your deal, Pixie hasn't been around anymore.
How's it my fault?
You're the one that made a deal with Al Monroe!
I didn't make a deal with Alan Rowe.
Oh. Well, who'd you make a deal with then?
T. Tenix. I'm trying to pronounce the name. Tenixus? Tenixus?
Tidavilius, I believe.
Tinnitus.
Tenixus. Thank you.
Bloop suddenly gets a ringing in his ears. Rhoda, you look down at this next to the piloting mechanism. It looks like it could be some kind of navigation tool, like you could set something in it. Let me give you the top-down view real quick. It looks like
Doesn't look like it would fit a bounty puck.
It looks like you could fit a bounty puck in there.
Oh.
Now, I've been wondering what to do with these. I don't really understand what it does, and I don't understand how to find the person it wants me to kill. And I've been thinking about just like, you know, I'm just gonna break them because, you know, I don't really see the point in having them anymore. And he like,
No, hold on.
Holding on to them, not breaking them.
All right, good. Do you mind putting that thing in here?
Oh, yes.
What do you think it's gonna do?
Click it in.
Which one? First, you have 3. Do you put in the one for the 3 keen, or the one that doesn't have a picture, or for Altheid?
The one that doesn't have a picture.
As he does, it maneuvers to a specific direction and stops. And Roto, if you want, you can orient the ship to that direction.
Oh, I do want. I hope I'm a little bit better with the ship right now, and I'm gonna orient the ship just so we're facing in that direction.
Make an intelligence check.
Mother. Oh.
You way overcompensate, and you twist it, and the ship like goes. If there was a down, it like goes down at a weird angle, completely the other way, and you're stuck to the gravity plane. But anybody looking outside, you've just went from flat to downward, pointing at an angle, like you're going to fly through the planet or the moon or anywhere but where that's oriented.
Pull up.
And that portal out front, anybody that looks at it can see out the front of the ship.
Ooh.
After a moment, Roto, you can adjust it back the other way.
It's all right. I just wanted one last look at this godforsaken hole.
All right. When you finally get it adjusted, you'll see in the very extraordinarily far distant a silver sea.
All right, my friends. On we go. The next leg of our journey.
Yeah. But I did not make a deal with Alan Rowe.
I didn't say anything.
Yes, you did.
Oh, you're talking about before, yeah. I thought that you were just bringing that up unprompted again. And I thought I was going to argue it, but no, that makes sense. It is kind of connected still, isn't it?
Yes, I have to. I have to kill him.
Excuse me.
That's
We
dark
have to
and
kill
real
Al Monroe. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's right. We do. Well, I don't like the fucker, but I vote we kill the dragon first. Then we kill you, Al Monroe, and then we kill everyone you make deals with.
I don't think that's possible with for tea.
Well, I'm of a descendant of a god, so maybe I can put in a good word with the other gods if I've never gotten in touch with them before, but who knows, maybe, and then we can deal with Mr. T and figure out how we can take him out, you know?
Somewhere in the far distant of space, you hear, "I pity the fool."
You got my good reference.
But what if he doesn't?
Plucky, wow, Bloop, wow. Bloop will pull out the little necklace and sort of like look at it, remembering that Plucky had, for some reason, so even though he seemed really interested in it, had given it back to him. And we'll look at it again, think on the girl that he saw in the necklace, and then look
Yeah, remember,
to the
Plucky always felt sorry for her.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And
Bloop.
he'll just look back at Bloop will look back at you guys. What about her?
Right.
Loop, real quick, you get the
Uh-huh.
feeling that that could probably also be inserted into the navigation tool.
Ooh. Should
All
we
right, real
search-
quick point of order, though, my friend.
Uh-huh.
Plucky did not give that back to you.
Oh, did he not? Oh, I
No,
thought
we
he did.
didn't.
Bloop pickpocketed it from Roto.
It was given to Bloop directly. Oh, I think I found this. I did
Yeah,
not
Plucky-
mention that I got it from Plucky.
Yeah, Plucky was sly about it because he didn't want to hurt Bloop's feelings and everybody know that he was lying.
Okay, well, never freaking mind then. He would like reach. He would reach for it and like thinking on because the necklace was mentioned. So he'd like reach for it and then like reach around and like and then pull out the bag from his insides that he keeps it in and like rustle around in there and. Wait, where did it go?
Didn't you
Where is
have
it?
it?
Oh no, where did she go? Where did she go? Don't tell me I lost her too.
Calm down. I'm sure she's somewhere.
Oh, necklace girl. Oh, small girl inside the necklace, where are you?
Bloop,
I'll bet you Plucky took her.
Bloop, do you look inside? Are you looking in the necklace?
Oh, would he have been given this back by Roto then at this point?
Or Rhoda, do you?
Yes, last time we met,
Mm-hmm.
I handed the necklace back to you and said, I came across this and I know that it is of some importance. And it was handed back to you with no more statement about where I got it, but it is currently in your possession.
Gotcha. Like, oh, thank you, Roto. Bloop must have dropped her somewhere. How could he have been so clumsy? I'm sorry. But yes, we can. Maybe we can save her.
Bloop, if you look in the necklace right now, her head is down on the basically broken bed, and it looks like she's just crying.
Well, take that puck thing out and see if it fits in that little compass thing over there. That would die us.
After a moment, you also see that you have all been joined by a figure of pure light who has come through the front of the ship.
Ooh,
And
interesting.
they hold up their hand and assign a gesture of peace. and you hear them say, "We have not detected survivors from this planet in quite a long time. We are glad you made it. Come, join us. We will reunite you with your people."
Whose people?
No.
No.
She steps forward and she puts down a disc that looks like it's designed for that compass row. And she steps back and says, "When you are ready, this will guide you to us. We will tell you the tales of your people until we meet again. The Solar
Well, you
Bastion
do realize
watches."
we're lots of different people, right? We're not all the same
Yeah.
species of people, you know that, right? Like, oh, then they're gone. Okay.
She steps back
Bye.
back through the ship.
Alright, bye.
The disc is still lying there though. It has some kind of writing on it.
What language is it in?
It is in Celestial, which I believe you read.
Yes, I speak it. I'm gonna pick it up.
And maybe they were referring to whoever the previous owners of the ship was?
I think that's probably the right idea. Like, Heroin and his people are probably who they're thinking of.
Luke, it's a circular disc, and written around the circle in Celestial are the words, "Guide to the Solar Bastion."
Guide to the Solar Bastion. Does anyone know who the Solar Bastion is?
It's probably the something relating to the solar dragon.
All right.
That would make too
We
much
got your
sense.
necklace, or we've got this solar dragon. What do you want to do?
We need to help her as soon as possible.
Yes, she looks
This
like
dragon
she's
is literally
fading away.
eating realities or some shit, isn't it? I forgot what this dragon is doing. I just know Heroin wanted us to kill it, and it destroyed his people.
But that's like a big meal. He's probably going to take some time.
Perhaps we save
Okay, true.
we save this girl, and who knows? She may have powers of her own, or maybe know someone who would be able to help us against this dragon.
Possible.
Either way,
That's
we
all.
already lost one. We already lost one member of our war band.
Yeah, I have no say in this because I'm dead, but remember, Plucky was interested. He started feeling bad after looking inside the necklace.
Mm-hmm. And Plucky did seem interested in the necklace. He felt that it was. I think he almost felt bad for her too, just like I do. I think we should save her first. Save her
So too.
from her imprisonment.
All right. I can definitely accept that. Luke, what about you?
Oh, let's do it.
And Bloop will move over slowly, pick up the puck from the device, and then slowly sort of like figure out a way to like sort of set down and like sort of twist and turn and then click the necklace.
It's not even so much a click, it's you put it in and it free floats, and the entire compass mechanism moves to orient towards what direction it's pushing. And it tilts a specific way, so it's not just a straight line. It's like there's some bobs and weaves to it.
Oh.
Roto?
Well, Roto, take us away.
All right. We'll orient the ship facing the direction that the new navigation disc gives us.
There comes the charm, buddy.
Yeah.
Can you make an intelligence check real quick?
Oh yeah.
They'll get easier as you go, I promise.
There we go.
You navigate it, you orient the ship very skillfully. No mistakes at all. And you
right,
can set the ship towards that.
That's what we're gonna do. Roto kind of like holds one hand steady and pushes the other hand forward, and you feel the engines kind of engage a little bit as they push. And then all of a sudden there's a little bit more, and it starts to ramp up and up and up, and I'm going to accelerate this puppy to a nice high speed.
And I'm gonna accelerate this hiney at a nice high speed right into this bed. Good night.
Real quick, I want to orient back to Plucky real quick. Plucky, you are there. You are there playing the knife game with the ones in the middle of the complex. After not too long, they all get mad at you and they make you go away, and they make you go down. You wander to the ones that are smoking the pipe. Oh, which by the way is a pipe of smoke monsters. Luke, you asked earlier. It's a pipe of smoke monsters.
I hate anyone that didn't let me go in there.
Sorry. All right, so what's happening with me?
After
I got upset I was cheating, and I'm now...
After you upset the ghosts that are drinking and playing that game, they make you go away. You find the ones that are smoking and playing with the smoke monsters, and you settle in with them, and you start working your charm on them. And
hey, how you guys doing?
Eventually, Plucky will make everybody in this complex not like him, and he's gonna go have to stand by the water.
No. Oh no!
As we twist back to the Spelljammer, it's probably going to take some time. So as the first night settles in,
even in death, he doesn't get a break.
That's right, because he wants to cheat at the game they're playing for eternity.
That's fair. Poor guy.
What does the first night in this Spelljammer look like between you four?
Do I need to stay at the helm in order to keep us going, or you said there's no autopilot, so I could probably need to stop us
it seems
in order for us to sleep for the night?
It's not necessarily that there's no autopilot's not quite the right word. It seems like it's going to stay oriented towards this disc, and that it's going to keep in that direction at a base speed. Whether it swerves around things like rocks or planets, that remains to be seen.
So we basically need to possibly go in shifts, or does Roto just need to take a break from it to like recharge and catch some Z's?
It's the ship is so new, it's hard to say mechanically.
I think I will fly for kind of a good few hours. But I think once those few hours are up, like, I'm still sore from the fight. I'm at half my HP. I only have half my self loss. I'm going to bring the ship to like a very slow crawl. And what I mean is, like, I've got the goggles on. I think I've got a feel for the ship. And I would like to just slow it down to such a speed that I'm pretty sure we're not going to go beyond where I can see right now. Like, tell there's nothing in our way for the moment. And then I'm going to go sleep.
You can go sleep.
Just a slow crawl.
Just a really slow crawl. Like, think about, like, having a sailing ship just kind of... It's going to follow a very light current, but only because I've got the spyglass out and I've made sure there's nothing we're going to run aground on.
Luke, Deidre, Bloop, do you guys talk at all? Is there anything you want to explore in the ship?
Lucifer plans on doing a more thorough exploration and snooping when they aren't currently traumatized from everything they just experienced on that planet.
Understandable.
But for now, they sleep.
What do you guys do with that disc, by the way? The one that the starlight creature left.
We had Deidre figured to let
Did keep it, and honestly, he would probably take it to the hammock with him and read it while he's laying in the bed or whatnot. Cause like he's seen a few different things of like celestial stuff, and he himself has never really had much tie with celestial stuff because he like his dad is the only celestial being, and he lived with like a human clan kind of deal. So he's been seeing more and more celestial. So I think he's a little obsessive over it, and is kind of he would be like reading it in the hammock.
Oh.
If you, as you run your hand over it, there are little bumps.
What's this?
I'm gonna look into it further. What are the bumps, DM?
Make a perception check.
Good at that. Nat 20.
That's one for the counter.
Yeah.
Woo!
If I can find the one that says Luke. And hey, that's, just so you know, that's number 10.
Ooh, cool.
Yes.
Ooh.
Nice.
Noise.
That means he gets a cookie.
Yay.
Yay.
We'll have some ice cream in a little bit.
Oh, I want ice cream.
Luke, you run
Tomato and ice cream.
you run your fingers over it and you start going around in a circle. In your mind, it just starts playing like this nice little hymn music. Like a little celestial hand turntable record thing.
Oh.
It's very peaceful.
Very peaceful, but Lucifer's gonna get angry and he's gonna storm back up to the front or whatever and slam the disc down. Be like, have your stupid fucking disc, and then step back and storm back and lay back in the hammock.
I hate feeling nice and calm and soothed.
Bloop, do you do anything special?
It's a part of his life. He's never, his dad was never there. So it's like one of those like, it was like he felt that connection to it, but then he was abandoned in that sense by the person that could have given him that connection. And then it made him angry at like that celestial connection. At like, is it really even a connection if he was never even taught anything about it?
Oof.
Gotcha. Doggo.
Bloop, do you do anything over the night?
I think Bloop would just like slowly, like solemnly do like around the entirety of the ship. Like he would go from like one end. Oh my goodness, my pupper. And just like sort of trail around, taking everything in. Maybe if he sees something like really either like odd or interesting or like that stands out, he'll go over and look at it, maybe pick it up and turn it in his hands and then set it down and continue along. But he'll probably just like aimlessly wander around.
So specifically, there are stations here and here. There are benches, books, and little readers on each sides of the wing.
Okay. Would there be anything of note that would pop out to him, like stuff about this ship, about like the solar dragon, anything pertinent to us?
Make an investigation check.
Oh, investigation.
Take the bloop on the case.
Oh, I don't know about Detective Blue. Because my investigation is a -1.
You know, Blue,
5 or a total of 4.
you know the ship's hard. It's hard to figure out new things.
Yeah.
You look around.
so many
There's interesting.
odd
It looks
things.
cool. There's a couple of special crystals up front.
Crystals. Luke will meander over, look at the crystals, sort of watch him for a long moment, and then maybe reach out and like sort of poke one with his little pseudopod.
There's a silent blue hum from them, but there's not much else. You touch them, they don't react.
Hmm. I'm gonna probably regret this. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna probably regret this, but I just was brought ice cream.
Aw, Lucky.
But Bloop is gonna. Are they like just like sort of floating there? Or are they like in a case?
They're
or...
attached to a base and they're floating above that base. Like this one over here has this base and it's
Mhm.
attached to it.
Uh-oh.
What's Bloop gonna do?
Bloop is gonna try and reach out and like pluck up one of the just like it's his childish curiosity. He's gonna try and pluck up one of the gems and sort of like turn it around in his little hand. Oh,
Make a strength athletics check
oh!
as you grab it and you start to pull it.
Oh, and I have advantage on this. Oh, natural 20!
A 24 is not enough to pry it out of its case.
A 24 isn't enough?
No.
Damn.
You think you're going to use all of your strength to strain it, and you cannot force it out of its cylinder.
Wow.
It's just still floating there. Although,
Like, oh.
Rodo, you being the pilot of the ship, you do notice the ship kind of wobble for a second.
And then you'll feel
Honestly, what are you doing? Don't touch that. Don't touch it.
so then you'll see Bloop just kind of like go from curiously like just seeing if he can pick it up to like it not doing, and then just doing like the childlike thing of no, I want to pick this up, let me pick it up, and then he like goes to like double hand it and then like adjust himself and like twist around like, okay, maybe if I try to pull it up this way, no, maybe if I use my you know body leverage this way and try to pick it up until Roto.
You sit, strain, and struggle, but it fortunately does not budge.
Stubborn, I see. Fine, keep your secrets. Strange little gemstone.
Rodo, how do you react to all of this?
I'll be honest, unless alarm bells start going off, I'm taking my sleep. I don't care. Oh god, that fight hurt a lot. I don't like being sure.
Deidre, Lavender's paw comes up and he rests on you, but he's uncharacteristically silent.
Are you doing all right, Lavender?
His eyes meet yours. Rest now. Rest.
Oh, all right.
Lavender's about to kill us all in our sleep.
Lavender was the big bad the whole time.
Dun dun dun.
Let Deidre just start paying his head. Is there anything you want to talk about?
Don't worry. We'll be in safe hands soon. Darkness never
Well, what-
lasts.
I just have some. One of these days, I just have some questions for a certain somebody who did this. As she points at the two smaller horns on her head.
Make an insight check.
Oh,
Uh-oh. That'll be a 15.
You don't know why, but as you say that, Lavender just looks away.
Drama. There's some tea boiling.
someone's got some tea.
Alright,
Well-
and Deidre, just get comfortable for the night.
Lavender will stay nestled up with you. Plucky, back in the in the room
no.
with the pipe of smoke monsters. Those three ghosts get upset with you and they make you go out and sleep with the eyeball, the big fungus eyeball. And as you start to poke at it in your undead state, you see that those two giant forms of fungus that were to the north and south of it coalesce into a person and they start swatting at you.
Oh,
Hey, knock it off! Hey, wait, hey!
Poor Plucky.
Why can't I just get a break? I die.
Poor Plucky is going to spend eternity chased around that complex by the various ghosts there.
Oh,
Oh, he's reliving his life daily now.
oh.
oh.
And also, I would say probably to close out the night before we like fast forward and everything. After Bloop's curiosity is at least immediately sated for the time being, he will sort of what's the word I'm looking for? He'll sort of like sadly like deflated shuffle like a child who like lost an argument or something, just like sort of drag his feet, shuffle back this way towards where he had set Plucky to rest, and he will start quietly, so he doesn't disturb his other friends, quietly singing a bugbear like dirge, like a funerary dirge.
Oh, you sit over Plucky's body. That's nice.
Mhm.
Guys, I gotta step away for a second. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Poor Plucky. Like, I know I wanted him dead. Every time this happens, I want a character dead that just is sad.
Plucky, after so long, the giant
Oh no.
the giant fungus monster chases you up north.
Why are you doing this to me, man? I ain't do nothing wrong to you.
And so there's a really cool thing about Naga, about Guardian Naga, is that they come back to life eventually. So that Naga is going to come back to life and block again any of the spirits from leaving that complex.
Oh no.
Oh.
Alexander, you're back.
I don't know. You blew up, man. You blew up, man. No. No. And he just. For anybody who ever ventures there will just know Plucky as the wailing spirit.
Lucky, there's not many things alive on that planet anymore, and you're not one of them.
It's gonna be okay.
Poor Plucky. We hardly knew ye.
Oh,
Plucky just mourns. So, while we wait, some of the cool things that are in there. There's one, Luke, I don't know how you didn't take the pipe of smoke monster.
Because they wouldn't let me bet my soul on it, DM.
We have a reason.
Listen, I wanted to, but the party outweighed what Lucifer wanted, and I'd already done many reckless things.
The party collectively owes its collective soul to like 5 different parties at this point.
Yeah, isn't it cool?
I kind of wish Plucky sold his soul now, so I wouldn't be stuck where he is.
Oh, don't worry, that'll eventually happen, Plucky.
We're kind of owned by the Lord of Lavender, by Titavilius or whatever his name was.
That one businesswoman, door-to-door salesman soul lady.
Oh, she was a representative. She was a representative of the devil.
Deidre's doings. Those are all her sign-ups. The only deal I made was with the pixies, and that was to make sure that our cakes didn't lethally poison anyone for the party. And that is how Pixie Lily got attached at my hip. But because of something to do with the clauses of Deidre's deals, I no longer have my pixie, and Deidre now gets 2 horns. So all I'm saying is I think Deidre's winning, and I'm down a pixie /friend /adventuring mate, and I think it's not fair. I think Deidre owes me some compensation.
And how do you want me to compensate that?
Cut off your horns and give them to me.
I have 3
I'm just kidding.
horns.
That sounds extremely painful.
Oh yeah, and
wouldn't ask you
Lavender
to do
has
that.
1 horn too. He's a blink dog with a horn,
Unicorn dog.
like a
Oh yeah,
unicorn
Lavender
blink dog.
has
Lavender's horn.
A blink
one of
blinkcorn? Is a blinkcorn a thing?
Like a cord?
Uniblink.
Uniblink.
Here's what I have to say, and it's very, very important. So everybody listen,
Yeah.
okay? It's very important.
You want to hear that?
After I stream, I'm gonna take a shower, and then I'm gonna stream again Elder Scrolls Online.
Does anybody else hear that strange thing that's talking about mystery things that we don't hear what's going on?
I only have
don't
1
know.
viewer, man. I only get 1 viewer.
But it's a very nice viewer.
It is a
Technically,
very nice
we have 12, but that is not in the realm in which is in our knowledge of having. So
I don't know what is.
I don't.
So
What? I don't know.
I see streaming stars outside as we sail towards the wondrous place that we're going to with the girl in the locket.
What's really cool is you guys are actually moving away from the Silver Sea, and the colors that you're going towards remind you more of a void space than a wild space. Wild space is filled with colors and clouds and wondrous gases and wildlife and fish and pirates. Void space
DM?
is much like it says, just a void.
DM, I'm kind of curious would I get to come back as something living instead of a soul getting tortured for all of eternity.
Soon, very soon. But don't worry,
Okay.
Plucky, I haven't forgot about you. I'm willing to torture you until that point we have a new you.
No. Why are you doing this to me, man? I didn't do nothing to you. I did what you asked, man. I stole the necklace. I stole the necklace.
Specifically, you know, I'm gonna let the necklace thing resolve itself.
Uh-oh.
I never asked you to steal the necklace.
I was hired to... Okay, so Plucky was hired to steal the necklace. Does that mean now that he's dead and he's not going to return, does that mean somebody else is going to come and try to steal the necklace?
Like who?
I have no clue.
Like the gift man.
The gift man cometh? That could be the name of our rock band.
Under your pillow for the kids, man.
Man.
Captain
In case
Potamus.
He comes to town.
Oh, I do.
What?
Actually, Bloop. Interesting point of order. While we wait for Roto. Since you're carrying that body, you notice that there is like a big silver coin that falls out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Silver coin.
it's not a coin. It's like a big badge or an emblem or something. Can you make
Oh yeah.
can you make an investigation check?
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
Lord.
I forgot about that.
I told you that Bloop is not a investigatory mind. But sure.
18's
Who
good.
is this time?
18.
Loop, you have the badge of a GIF captain.
I forgot about that. I stole that.
You have Captain Potamus's badge.
Captain Potamus's badge?
I also kind of promised him to go fishing, I think.
No, Potamus won't remember. He's drunk.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You have the badge of a
Guys,
GIF
it's
officer.
gone.
You have the badge of a GIF officer. Congratulations.
I'm pretty sure that's a war crime. Yay!
Oh,
I can't remember. I can't remember anything else that Flecky might have stolen.
Hold on, let me think.
Boy.
Let me think. I feel like he would have taken something from Roto's house. I feel like he would have, when he separated from the group temporarily, I think he would have kept some kind of keepsake for the juggler, or what's her face, because he had a crush on her.
I don't think you would have been able to steal from the juggler. At
Did
least
you guys-
not
wait a
her
minute.
directly.
I think it just, oh, that ball he probably was given.
Bloop, you're now the keeper of
wait a
Plucky's heirlooms.
And
Oh no.
I think, unless you guys left it behind, he still has at least half of a Minotaur skull.
oh yeah.
I am
So-
almost certain that they would have left that behind.
Yeah, did you guys leave behind the one thing I was carrying out?
I think we did.
No.
Everybody
No.
left that
Wee!
battle bloodied and bleeding.
Yeah.
The last thing
You
they're
took
gonna
me,
do is
but not
take
my skull?
I mean, we
Well-
have your skull. We just left the Minotaurs.
Yeah, we
The
have
right one.
we
You
have all the
didn't
bits.
get the right one.
We have all the bits of you, and apparently this Captain Potamus's captain medallion badge thing.
Yeah.
which I'm sure won't come into effect ever.
Yeah,
Oh, and
I
you did.
Surely not.
have
Surely
that.
not.
I put that as a custom item in my backpack just in case.
Oh, there's also a list. There's also a list that's just
list?
there. A list of places he's been. Don't worry. There's Hell's. There's like the Hell's, and it's just next to that. There's just like a note that says, "Simply observing. Wasn't brave enough to actually go out." Baldur's
Hells.
Gate, Faerun. You see that there's just a thing that just says, "Fuck you, Meepo," and it just with no explanation. It's like his personal diary, and it has everything written in it.
Meepo,
It's
the
just like all of his
hero.
thoughts, his desires.
But isn't Faerun
He
just
hates Meepo.
it's the world?
Is what?
Huh?
Faerun?
Faerun? Yeah, that's the realm where that's the planet where Baldur's Gate is. It's just space. From my understanding, FeyJammer is separate from it.
Actually, specifically, the planet's Toral.
The planet is
It's
Toral.
Toral.
Faerun is kind of like the
setting,
continent?
I would say.
Continent?
Yeah, it's the same.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I just realized something. Loot my body.
So if you bring your mouse over the body of Bloop and click it, there will come up with a window that says "Loot Body?" ?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I
You have
already
good
wrapped
blessing.
you. I already wrapped you up in your funerary shroud.
Well, it's gonna be kind of hard burning me when I'm covered in the metal of a warforged.
Oh yeah, you have the weird armor from the other character.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, the extendo armor that we never figured out how to homebrew.
And now we never will.
Yeah. Still, I feel like you should take that off, or else I'm just gonna, instead of like cremating me, you're gonna roast me like a tinfoil chicken.
Ew.
You up in like a little convection oven.
You're so covered in tinfoil and look like a
It
big
smells. It
potato.
smells very good, and you guys don't know what to think of it.
I don't know if fried changeling would smell good, I'll be honest.
Probably not.
In my mind,
I mean,
there's
it smells
something there that's
disgusting.
just not, that doesn't hit the spot in the
changeling.
way that others should.
It's changeling. That could taste like
on the
anything.
flavor.
But that's
Yeah,
the
it takes on the
problem.
flavor
So
of
you,
whatever you cook it with.
you taste like
Yeah.
everything.
Wait, in that case,
By the way,
I
I'm
would
back.
taste like tree and
I
metal.
don't know.
All right, Roto, welcome back. We were just torturing Plucky's soul, and we discovered
And looting my corpse.
that he has a gift captain's badge that he stole from the Happy Beholder. Captain Potamus is specifically.
Yep.
Fair.
Roto, the night pass is uneventful. As long as you don't
Getting that
deviate,
long rest.
everybody will have had a long rest, yes.
Yay!
Roto, as long as you don't deviate from the course and you're actively managing the helmet, there's like dips and turns. It takes some time to keep reorienting towards this thing, but you can do it. As long as you're willing to do it for about a week, you can come up to the point where it is.
Yeah, I'm quite happy to do this for a week as long as, I can set it on gentle cruise and go take a snooze.
Now, what's really interesting is it keeps jumping through like little tunnel holes, like little worm tunnel holes, and you take one and you end up somewhere and then another. Each jump, it seems the Silver Sea gets further away and darkness just keeps looming in front of you. But after a week of that, you come across the only thing in a big, gigantic void, which looks like a big asteroid with nothing on it. The way that you come up on it, it seems like there is a single ship dock that you could probably fit the ship into.
Were we given a name for this rock on the disc?
You're not following the disc, you're following specifically the necklace.
The necklace, right. But there's no indication that there's a name or anything here, right? Are there any ships in dock?
No, it looks like a tunnel. It looks like a tunnel that you have to go into, like you'd be entering the interior.
I'm going to kind of look over at the rest of the group and shrug. And then I'm going to take us into the dock.
All right. You gently ease her in. You slide in, space behind you gets further and further away. After a minute, you can't see behind you. You come into a rocky station and you plant the ship down. It eases down slowly. And you are on, I don't want to call it firm land, but you have landed.
So, next steps? Do we just wander until we find this little lass in the necklace?
I think so.
So she must be here then.
I'm gonna take the necklace and I'm gonna be like, hello, can you hear me? Where do we go to find you? And I'm gonna look inside the necklace, see if she's responding.
You look inside and she's actively looking around left and right, like she realizes somebody's there.
Can she hear us?
I'm going to point the necklace outside at the planet we're at, and then look at you. You're going to tell me if this is the right one. And I'm gonna point it out at the front of the ship so I can show her where we're at. And I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna survey it.
She's looking around excitedly, but it's not like she's actively responding to you. You pointed out to the front portal hole.
Kind of like move it around, like all around, so she can have like different angles and everything. I'm like, all right, now, did you see anything? And I'm gonna look inside the gem.
She's on her feet, very anxiously twisting left and right, trying to see somebody, anybody coming to meet her.
She didn't
Okay, so you
respond
guys,
before.
I think she can hear us, but she doesn't know where we're coming from. She can't see us.
Okay, let's think. How can we communicate with her?
Jump up and down if you can hear me.
She's
look.
She's twisting around like a dog chasing her tail, just walking up one path and then down another. Her hands are just
She's
like
not making
excited.
any sense, you guys. She's acting like a canine that I've seen one time growing up. You guys take the necklace and try to talk with her. We need to go explore.
All right, mind if I take the necklace? Maybe I can give it a try.
Yes.
What are these Ks and why was there 9 of them?
What?
What?
I
You
don't
said-
know.
You said that you would come across Ks, 9. Why were there 9 Ks?
Oh,
I'm so confused.
canines, get it?
Oh,
I get it.
Canines.
Oh,
I have never seen any of these things called Ks before.
Blue, please give yourself a point of inspiration for confusing the DM. It's not a hard task, but you have managed to accomplish it thoroughly.
You go, Blue. You go.
that one.
Yay!
Deidre, you take the necklace. You take the pendant.
As Deidre looks into it, Miss, can you, if you hear me, wave.
She at this point has settled back down on her bed.
I wish there was a way to communicate with her.
Do you all want to exit the ship?
Yep.
Yeah.
You all okay? The exit is basically you climb back up the ladder hatch. As you do,
Oops. Oh wait, maybe she couldn't hear us through the necklace. Maybe she heard us like the ship approach.
so
Maybe. So she could be nearby.
And she didn't seem to react to what like the instructions that that Lucifer and Dee Dee were giving, but she did react to something.
what you guys see specifically, you are in a cave. It's dark. Right to the north above you, you see a tiny tabaxi. And honest, what do you look like? And I'll explain in a second how you got there.
Honest looks like a very small humanoid mountain lion. He's wearing leather armor. He has arrows on his back, a shield, a sword. He looks like he's very confused, but he's very pleased to see anyone.
Honest, if I'm
Is that-
if I'm correct, your memory
That's
is
not the girl, right?
great.
Honest doesn't know where he is at any time.
So I'll say this. Honest, you came here with another crew searching for the girl, but you don't remember anything.
I feel like eventually some things will sneak out, but yeah, he doesn't know what's going on. Hellos?
Everyone else sees that, right?
Yeah.
Hellos?
Hi.
Yeah.
My name, this one is called Honest. He is a liar. And then, like an excited little child, he runs up to you. Hello,
Oh.
booger.
Wait, I've heard of this riddle. Usually there's two of them, but if there's only one of them, we have to ask him a question that he can't know the answer to and see if the magic 8-ball determines if he's a liar.
Oh,
What? What?
What?
Honest is
then-
just like looking at his hands, like what?
Haven't you guys ever seen that one?
Bloop will point to the cat creature and like, you there. Then
Hello,
you must,
booger.
you must answer a question. What is my name?
You are booger.
Not quite. No.
And then he just starts pointing at each of you. Booger, horns, puppy dog, beard, Rocky.
I have been called worse several times.
You
know,
almost.
there's a lot
almost
more to me
like him.
than just my rocky arm. You know that, right? This is actually a fairly new addition to who I am as a being.
Hello, I am Honesty Liar.
I already don't trust anything you say.
Well.
Wait. Honest, remember one thing. He is called Liar because he don't know what the truth is.
Well,
He
there's
got
two
too many
things.
bonk,
So you're either
He got too many bonk to the heads, and now everything fuzzy and ow.
Right.
I actually kind of like
Oh.
this guy.
How does Honest get so many bonks to the head?
Honest, very strong little guy. But he Honest thinks he's very smart, but he can't. Where are we?
You're in a cave, Honest.
And Bloop will just say, "You are here." Rhoda, where's here?
Our
Ooh, it's flying thing.
destination.
It's flying thing. Honest has not seen one since he was little cub.
Oh, does it
I'll
look?
be honest, I
How-
don't know where we are.
No, that's Honest.
Honest
Honest-
I'm
remembers
being
something
honest.
about. Honest remembers something about shiny.
Honest.
Honest, yes, hellos.
How
This one is honest.
long-
He is very big. He is very smart.
How long have you been here?
Honest is and then you see him like attempting to count on his hands. Honest don't know. Honest no remember math. He was 12 when arrive. He keep track of birthdays though. He's honest look little guy, but honest is 30.
Oh dears.
No, it's a cat.
Honest is very hungry. And then he just zones out for a second, looking at the ground, like something disconnected for a split second.
Bloop will hesitantly reach into his basically his belly pouch and pull out one of his. He's running very, very low on his rations, by the way. We'll pull out one of his rations and offer it over to Honest.
Like a house cat, his eyes just go all wide. Oh, thank you. Honest like food. Honest been eating bugs. They don't taste good. Not tasty. No. And then he just takes it and eats it, and he's just shaking his head, just looking at the ground. No, not tasty. He's tasty, bug not tasty.
Honest, have you seen a lady, a sad lady, around here?
He looks at you confused, and with his hands he rubs, goes from his eyes down his cheeks, and mimics sad face.
Yes, a very sad lady.
Sad lady shiny. Sad lady shiny.
Sad lady shiny?
Shiny?
Shiny? You see sad lady, she and shiny. In rock.
Oh, she's in a shiny rock.
Yeah, it goes around necks. Neck.
You
Go
mean the
around neck.
necklace?
Yeah. It bring here. Then they got angry at Honest and smack on head.
Oh.
And then he forgot Honor. Who is Honor? Who is
Honor?
Rock Cave. Honest, not liar. And you see him just touch his chest, pointing around, just trying to figure out, he lost track of what's going on. This little child-looking man is just obviously needs help.
Do I notice any sort of buildings or outcrops or anything of note in our immediate vicinity?
So buildings, no. Roll a perception check.
Can I roll one too?
Of course. Who am I to say no to such things?
Can Honest roll one too? He wants to roll.
Honest may roll.
13.
Honest roll perception?
I only got a 10.
I got a 13.
15, Honest roll.
So the most notable thing, the entrance that you guys flew in seems to have tightened and shut.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, that happened. Don't worry. It happened, but what happened after?
Is that what? Oh, I don't want to move it. I just want to. I want to. Where's the this? Is that what this is?
That's to try to represent the actual size of the ship.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So, you space bird stuck.
Oh, I suppose it. Maybe. Roto, did you get did you get the FeyJammer stuck?
We are not stuck.
Are you sure?
No. I
Honest,
haven't tried to take off.
can Honest see pretty lady? Little shiny rock.
I guess so. As Teachers just holds it out for
And-
him to see.
As if instinct, he doesn't actually look, he just taps something. And in Thieves' Cant, just something along the lines of Morse code and hello, pretty lady.
This time, as you look into it, it's just darkness. There's no image.
Pretty
What?
lady? Pretty lady? And Honest is visibly upset. He's about to cry.
Luke, you see just from your vantage point, so you know, the cave does lead off that way. But the pretty lady is gone. At least from the
Pretty
necklace.
lady. Pretty lady.
What did you do?
What did you guys do to pretty lady? He remember. Honest, remember her. She only thing not broken in head.
Do you know this lady then, Honest?
Honest, remember her from necklace, the shiny rock. And he points to his neck like shiny rock.
Do you remember? Does she have a name?
Good honest roll for that with disadvantage.
She doesn't have a name that anyone could have perceived. You can roll to see if your group called her something.
Oh yeah, what would I roll?
It's really an internal choice since you're going back to your own history. Would the group you are with have named her anything?
I'm gonna just roll a normal wisdom check.
Okay.
I don't think we did.
Nope.
8.
I got no name for her. You're welcome to give her one.
She was pretty lady. She cry. We call her Teardrop. Teardrop.
Teardrop?
Teardrop. Sorry, Honest not talked to anybody but self in very long time.
I like Teardra. Teardra sounds good.
Okay.
Deirdre and Teardra.
So horns. Why? Who are you peoples?
Well, I'm Deidre. This is Bloop. Actually, just as a Bloop. This is Relo. This is Lookfor, and this is Lavender.
Like as you're explaining this, he does that thing where one eye blinks and opens, and the other eye blinks slowly, and then as soon as you're done talking, he just smiles like, "New friends, yeah."
Yeah. We're here to help the pretty lady.
We like pretty. I like pretty. Yeah, we help.
Mm-hmm.
Honest helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes, so we will help the pretty lady, and who knows, if you don't have a home here, maybe we can take you with us. And
Anna punched hole into rocks and then slept in rocks.
You guys are gonna adopt a stray cat.
Woo!
And Honest just points. Honest points to a literal hole in the wall that looks like somebody punched it into the wall.
Oh.
I did that.
Oh.
That's home. Honest strong. And then he like flexes like a little toddler would. Ah.
Well, we believe you, Todd. We believe you. Honest. Honest strong.
Honest is called Honest. People say honest liar, but he just don't know the truth. He don't know nothings.
so, Honest, do you not have any family here?
Honest been here a long time. He eats the bugs, but they ran out of bugs like a week ago or so. He can't really tell time. There are no stars. It dark outside.
Do you guys explore the cave at all?
I'm sorry, did they explore the cave? Well, we can't.
Do you mean just this hangar area? Yes, let's give it a good look around.
Yeah.
Well,
Honest is going to explore the outside of the ship because he hasn't seen one in a long time.
let's see what's over here.
Deidre, as you go down there, you see what appears to be the girl in the necklace curled off to the side. Her hands are on her face away from you, and you see her shoulders going back and forth in a sobbing, crying motion.
Oh.
Pretty
It's
lady.
DJ
Wait,
I don't like this at all.
Wait.
I don't think we should be going up there. I don't like this at all.
Honest head go bonk bonk bonk, but Honest think he remember lady.
Deidre, you go up to her. What do you say?
Miss? Miss, are you alright?
She just keeps sobbing. Her head
Miss?
turned away.
Honest think you should come back.
I'll be alright.
On his
Yes.
head fuzzy, but it's not feel good right now.
Deidre reaches a hand out to her. Miss?
Do you touch her shoulder?
Yep.
As you do, her head turns around. There's no mouth. It's just one solid piece of flesh. It looks like she has noses and bumps in other parts of her face, and her eye looks up to meet you. And as you look off down the hallway, there is a second one. And that one also looks down, and you turn and you notice both of them. And that's the positive place to end it for the night.
Oh, no!
Gross. Gross, DM. Gross. Oh my goodness.
Oh no, they're not good.
So
No,
they have like they don't really have a face, but they have like a nose-like feature and a one eye.
Let me see if I can put...
Okay, they
Here, let me... I have her picture here. Give me a
Zoomed
second.
in, they have more than one eye.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Zoom in very closely
Oh my
to
god,
them.
they have multiple eyes.
Here, I'll give you her picture.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, I don't
Hold
like
on, wait, I don't have the
that.
stream pulled up. I have to go grab my water.
Oh.
Wait,
Come
is
back!
it in the Discord? Is it in the Discord? I don't know where it is. Hold on.
I don't.
Yeah, I can't see it either.
Hold on, I'm clipping it right now. I wonder, can I
Oh.
Can I dump this?
Drinking water, so I have to hydrate on some water.
I have a question, guys. Do you like your new friend?
Here, look.
Oh God.
I have her in the stream.
Oh, no.
Committed, giant.
Jesus!
Committed.
She's in the
Cheese and
stream.
crackers? Oh yeah, go
Oh,
look
gross.
on DTN's yeah,
Yeah.
she's the lady with multiple eyes everywhere and
Yeah.
just no mouth.
Mhm.
There's also a
that's
second
gross.
nose, and
I already don't like this, you guys. I already don't like this at all. Oh my god.
She's a girl.
I'm honestly excited. I'm honestly excited. Let's find out what happened.
Hydration.
I honestly don't know like what this thing is,
Nope.
and I don't like that.
I love-
Oh god.
I love that I don't know. Real life me doesn't know a lot about Dungeons and Dragons, and now, honest, he knows nothing.
Well, we're gonna find out soon enough.
she's a masterpiece.
What do you guys-
Yeah.
What do you guys think of my little guy, though? My little guy.
I love the little guy
Love
because
Parts are good.
He's a good little guy.
Little
I
guy.
have one more question for Plucky.
oh,
Uh-oh.
Oh no! What's the question you got for Plucky? There we go. Back to normal voice.
After Plucky has been thoroughly ostracized by the ghost, the spore monster, the necro hulks, the wraiths, the skeletons, and the naga. If a shadowy hellish being appeared in the form of a hand stretching out towards him, would he take it?
100% he would. He was already willing to make a deal to get out of there anyway.
Then I'm going to leave you wondering if that occurs or not.
We might be haunted by a demonic ghost of Plucky?
No, Plucky would certainly be tortured in the hells.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Especially after all the bad things he's done.
oh
Yeah.
now Plucky's gonna be used as some kind of
We don't want
demented
to.
leverage. I don't
I
like
look-
that.
I look
like that
forward
at
to I look forward
We don't
to
like
next
that.
week.
I killed off
No.
Plucky just so he could have Honest, though. You gotta remember that.
I don't mind killing Honest. It's fine.
No, don't kill Honest. Honest little guy. He innocent. He innocent.
And
Honest is just a
until-
little guy, and Bloop has someone who he can like vibe with, because he was also kind of left all alone with no family or anything in Undermountain until he got whisked away here.
I'll be honest. I was not. A part of me knew
No,
you would
you're the
eventually
DM.
come here. I was not expecting this to be the initial choice you would take.
I was hoping this would how Honest would be introduced, at least along the path of the necklace. But this is interesting.
Yes,
I can't
it
wait to
is.
see. I kind of hope that this is gonna freak the rest of you guys out, but I kind of hope that these creatures, just true horror monster-esque, bending the wrong ways, heads twisting, climbing on the walls and the ceilings. I want nightmare fuel, and I want Honest to not understand what's going on and just love every second of it.
To be specific, also, the girl in the necklace was not deformed like this.
Yeah, I didn't imagine so.
I
because-
didn't imagine so either.
The girl in the necklace was
I think we would have
absolutely not
noticed if
deformed.
she was.
Right. And we would have been like, nope, nope, nope,
Nope, nope, nope, nope.
Nope.
Well, this has been an awesome session. Thank you so much, DM.
Honestly, thank you, DM.
I
Yeah.
hope I've made
Yeah,
everybody's
thank you.
night better. And there was no
Didn't expect to be
TPK.
sad.
There was no
There was no
TPK.
No TPK, I was really quite surprised.
Yay.
Here's
Um,
my things I was surprised of with the stream. One, I didn't expect to actually be sad, but like I made Plucky's backstory depressing, and I thought nobody was going to have to know it. And then, memories. Two,
That's a
I
good
didn't
way to
expect
leave a
the guy to
character.
defeat the tree so quickly.
Oh yeah, it's a glass cannon. It was meant to be a total glass cannon.
Oh.
Okay, neat. I can dig that.
It's just never
Alright.
assume that just because you beat what you consider the boss that there isn't something else right down the hallway. It's a very dangerous
I'm a
assumption.
wizard.
And if you don't split the party, you have a much higher chance.